Senator Welch.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Welcome. Good to see you. I served with you in the House, too, and it's good to see you. I'm concerned about a couple of things with the IRS. Number one, we've got a lot of folks who have not paid their taxes, and the estimates are that it's up to about $700 billion. And there's a divide in Congress as to what to do about that. And my view is that we should collect those taxes, and there's been significant personnel cuts. What are you going to do to make certain that folks who owe taxes pay them? And I'm talking particularly focusing on the very, very wealthy, many of whom haven't even filed taxes at all.
I think that everyone has to be, it's a voluntary system, but we have to make it compatible to where they can.
Right. I mean, I'm asking you concretely, what are you going to do as commissioner to make sure we go after them?
When we
How
start,
will you do it when there's
when I sat down with people over there and we come up with, I've heard all kinds of stories about the new technology and analytics that can sort these people out and decide that somebody needs to be audited. And I would think that the professionals that know the analytics and things.
Right, so you'll
I'm not trying to avoid. Am I answering your question? I don't.
No, but you're telling me you'll figure it out when you get there and try to use the best tools available. So thank you. President Trump has said that he's told reporters and he's tweeted that Harvard University should lose its tax-exempt status. Do you agree with the president?
I have not been to the IRS. I haven't talked to the president about that, but I don't know enough. All I've seen is a little bit of what I read in the paper about it. So yeah, I don't, we had that discussion earlier, and I think with Senator Warren about if it's illegal, it's illegal, and if it's legal, it's legal.
No, but this is an opinion that the president has expressed, that Harvard should lose its tax-exempt status. Do you agree with that?
It's, if it's legal and something needs to be done, but if it's not, you can't do something illegal.
I'm not asking whether it's legal or not. I'm asking
I don't know. I haven't studied anything about Harvard. I don't, you know.
Well, look, you're very well informed, and the administration is, President Trump is very specifically going after higher education. There have been significant cuts in research funding to Columbia, to Harvard, and to other universities. And the president, who will be your boss, has explicitly stated that he wants to eliminate the tax-exempt status for Harvard University. What's your opinion about the recommendation by the president that Harvard University lose its tax-exempt status?
Like I said, I'm not over there. I haven't looked at it or seen why they would think that, but it's something that I want to get into and figure out when I'm over there. I can't. I've never been around it, so I don't know.
But this is one of the concerns here is that if a president is using the IRS as a tool,
should not be done. Should not be done by anybody. I mean,
right, so you will tell President Trump to pound sand if he comes and asks you as commissioner. If that's my understanding,
but it's like I said, if it's fair or not fair, legal, not legal. So if what you're saying is not legal, it should not be done, and he shouldn't be, or anybody shouldn't be able to do that.
Well, you know, the president is not restrained by what's legal and not. He is.
Is your mic on? I'm sorry. Is your mic on?
It is. I'm sorry if I couldn't hear.
Yeah.
The president is explicitly stating that he wants to go after Harvard and what higher education institution is next, and you're going to be in the line of fire on that. And what I'm looking for from you is not something you're able to give me right now, and that's assurance he'll tell the president no when he is using the IRS for a political objective.
I said earlier that the IRS will not, should not be politicized on my watch or any watch.
Okay. The other thing that I want to emphasize is service. There's an enormous wait time. It's unbelievable what DOJ did. You know, ideally, if you or anyone else is going to be the IRS commissioner, they'd be given the opportunity to come in, check out the situation, devise a plan on how to make it more efficient. You're coming in after the DOJ wrecking ball has already been there. Over 11,000 people are gone. And do you have an assessment of the capacity with the current personnel to be answering the phone and providing service to American citizens in all across our country? Or do you have an opinion about the need to restore some of these positions to the IRS to do its job?
My opinion is that the phone service that I've been given to understand is lousy. Earlier I was talking about a fellow that contacted me. He waited 2.5 hours on the phone about his 25 quarterlies, and it wasn't a dispute on the amount. It was just something about filing or whatever. He waited 2.5 hours, and he said I had to get some information, W-2 or something. So after 2.5 hours, when the lady picked up, he asked him to go and after 12 minutes, she informed him he didn't have time to talk to him.
All right, I yield back. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.